Every day we're told the same story. Putin is the aggressor and Russia is the villain. But what if I told you there's more to this story? What if the roots of this conflict go back decades and involve decisions made far beyond Moscow? Let me explain the Ukraine war in just 2 minutes. It all started on February 9, 1990. U.S. Secretary of State James Baker made a promise to Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev. If you agree to German reunification, NATO will not expand 1 inch to the east. Gorbachev agreed and the deal was done. But by 1994, the U.S. broke that promise. President Clinton signed a plan to expand NATO all the way to Ukraine. Fast forward to 1999. NATO expanded into Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. Russia wasn't thrilled, but it wasn't a direct threat yet. Then came the bombing of Serbia, a European capital, for 78 days straight. Russia didn't like it, but under Putin they swallowed their anger, even as they watched NATO creep closer. Putin actually started as pro-Western. He even asked if Russia could join NATO. But things changed after 9/11s. The US withdrew from the anti-ballistic missile treaty in 2002, allowing missile systems in Eastern Europe. To Russia, this was a direct threat, a potential decapitation strike just minutes from Moscow. Then came the 2004 Orange Revolution in Ukraine, a US-backed regime change. By 2014, the US was directly involved in overthrowing Ukraine's president, Viktor Yanukovych. Leaked phone calls proved it. And with that, NATO expansion was back on the table. Putin protested, but the US refused to negotiate. In 2021, Putin proposed a security agreement, no NATO expansion. The US said no. 5 days later, the invasion began. But here's the kicker. Ukraine was ready to negotiate neutrality. The US and UK told them to keep fighting. Since then, over 600,000 Ukrainians have died. This isn't just a story about Putin. It's about decades of broken promises, geopolitical games, and a US foreign policy that prioritizes expansion over peace. So the next time you hear Putin is the new Hitler, remember, the truth is rarely that simple. This is the untold story of the Ukraine war. If you found this video enlightening, hit like, share it, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind the headlines.